Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 11 of the Everything About Everything Sports Podcast.
You guys talking about sticks and
It's
balls.
going to be a really chill podcast today.
Yep.
Not, well, we're still going to go over sports and everything, but it's just going to be chill.
Yeah.
And you might ask, why is it going to be chill? Did you guys just get high before this? What are you hooligans doing? No.
No.
We're recovering from the 999 challenge that we embarked on yesterday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a really good story. That's the only reason why I wanted to do it. And to be quite honest with you, it's a very mediocre story.
It's a mad story.
Yeah, it's not. Can't even brag about you did it because you're just bragging about taking down hot dogs and drinking.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like more epic.
Yeah. I thought like towards the end we were gonna be like struggling to scarf down the hot dogs and stuff like that. I was because we made an amendment to it.
Yeah, it turned into the 7-Eleven challenge because we got to the seventh inning and we finished the hot dog and a beer.
I was smashed. I
Yeah,
don't drink very often at all. So
and I was like, Jonathan, if I eat any more hot dogs, I will throw up. Can I take over your beer and you have the hot dogs?
and I was like, deal. Because I was already mentally prepared to have the 9 hot dogs. So I was like, 2 more won't kill me. And I was like, it'll be all right. It'll just be like a lot in a short amount of time. Because now
Yeah.
instead of having to do 2 in 2 innings, I had to do 4 in 4 half innings.
Yes. And I just chugged the beer, to be honest with you. I didn't really think about it.
Now, yeah, I was finishing my beers in like maybe like 3 or 4 sips. Like I would just take like a large swig
Yeah.
and I would destroy it. So like, but when we were starting, like before we even in the seventh inning, we would finish like our beers and like our hot dogs like when before there was like 2 outs in the top of the inning.
Yeah.
So we were doing pretty good.
Yeah. It's the seventh inning lull, I guess. I will say,
Yeah.
Mike did say pour it out into a cup, pour the beer out into a cup.
That helped a lot.
That helped a lot. And since we were doing it so fast, we could just pour it out and the foam would be gone.
Yeah, we would already have like the hot dog and the beer prepped for the next inning, like before the last inning had finished. So
Thinking back on it, it was a pretty we ran a tight ship.
we really did. We had a good system going. We had the hot dogs all in front of us. We went and got like 3 beers at a time.
Yeah.
When we only had one left.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to go and run and get a beer or anything like that.
It got to like the sixth inning, and I was like, this challenge is like really easy.
Yeah, like it was fine. If I wanted to like I bet you I probably could finish the beers. But I was like I think you had brought it up and you're like, I'll finish your beers if you finish my hot dogs because I cannot eat another hot dog. And
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds good.
Yeah. It's and the fucking Tigers lost.
Yeah, we know we got stomped out by the Cleveland Guardians. 7-0.
Yeah. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's great. There was one funny moment though. We were trying to do the field sobriety test.
Oh.
We were walking
Oh
heel to toe,
Oh my god.
and I got like one step in, and then I started to fall over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh well.
Officer, just take me to jail.
I don't know what to tell you. Just take me to jail.
I would not have passed a sobriety test.
And then you were like, you were walking. You were trying to say the alphabet backwards, and you were like, Z X W, and I was like, nope. And you were like, why? Oh, why? And then you were like, Z Y X W U. Nope. What?
And then in my head, I was going A B C D E F G H.
Yeah, all the way down.
Yeah, that's what I would have to do it sober, anyways. So
Yeah.
it's all right, I guess. If you want to do it, beer then hot dog is the way to go.
Yeah, definitely crush the beer, or at least get a decent amount of way done with the beer, and then start the hot dog, and then finish the hot dog after the beer is
It
done.
almost seemed like every inning I would be like, all right, I'm done. And you're like, all right, I'm done too. I'm like, you still have a little niblet left.
Yeah, I still have like the end of the hot dog left, and I was like, oh, and then just threw that shit down.
Yeah, dude. So stupid. Don't do it. It's not fun.
Because then if you're like us and your team loses at the end, you're just sitting there, 9 beers and 9 hot dogs in, drunk and unable to move.
Yeah. Dude, I passed out immediately afterwards. I was just so tired.
Yeah, I watched the rest of the hockey game, and then I think I fell asleep for a little bit. Woke up at like 12:30 in the morning, and then turned on Supernatural. Watched an episode of that,
Yeah.
and
Keep-
then I watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Keep in mind, this whole challenge was in the span of 2 hours.
Yeah. And then we had the question where like, because it started to rain as the Tiger game, and we were like, what happens if it gets postponed, like for rain? And then we were like, do we postpone the challenge, or do we like just watch the hockey game and come up with some system for the hockey game?
Which would have been fucking terrible.
It would have been rough, because especially if we were like, oh yeah, every goal we have to finish like a hot dog or something like that, like every whistle.
Oh my god.
Well, if it's like back to back, if it's like an icing in and an icing back to back, it's like not like that. But if it's like a decent amount of play in between each whistle, it's like, okay, now we have to like, now we have to start another one.
Yeah. I will not be doing the 24-24-24 challenge.
No.
No. I wanted to try this challenge because
What was that one again?
it was so you have 24 hours to run 24 miles, to eat 24 hamburgers, and to drink 24 beers.
Yeah, no, I'm so good on that.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
No, because that's like over double what we did.
Yeah, that's torture.
Almost triple what we did.
Yeah. Yeah, my takeaway from it is don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kid.
Yeah, if you want to do it, but don't.
Beware.
Yeah.
Don't have a very shallow alcohol tolerance, because I called it. I 100% called.
I was drunk, but
I was probably about the same level, but just 4 beers, like,
yeah, it took me
less.
about 11 to get like sloshed.
Yeah,
It also doesn't help that I took down 11 in 2 hours.
that is true, right? Yeah, I had like, since it was a 7th inning, I probably had 7 in an hour and a half, hour 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Like, usually if I had... Alright, this is going to sound bad because it sounds like I'm a chronic alcoholic. If I have 11 beers, usually I'm not like... I'm like tipsy and drunk, but I'm not to the level I was at yesterday.
Yeah, no, it's just the
Sitting down.
within the 2-hour span too.
Yeah, that's what really killed you.
That's why I had water next to me too. I was like, I'm gonna need this after.
Oh, that was probably the funniest part about the night, is the distilled water that I had.
Oh yeah.
So we went to the staple that we always go to. I'm not gonna say it, but
Yeah.
we go to our favorite staple store, and I just pick up a gallon of water
Yeah.
because it said drinking water. I go, okay, and right above it says spring distilled in smaller writing. I taste it. I'm like, oh, God.
Oh.
I was like, no bueno. I'm like, I was thinking in my head, what does this taste like? I'm like, Jonathan, taste this. And I came to the realization that I don't know if me and Jonathan just did it as a kid, if we're just weird, or if every kid has done it. But when you have a like what is it called? Like a washcloth, and you wet it, but you forget about it, and then you just bite where the water was on that wash rag.
Yeah. Or like
It tasted exactly like that.
what I was thinking was like if you had like if you're like in the shower and you had like a washcloth in the shower
Yeah,
and you like wet it and were like playing with it in the shower
yeah,
and then you just bit it.
yeah.
That's kind of what it tasted like.
That's exactly what it tasted like.
Yeah.
It's in my car.
Oh god.
I went pour it out.
And I played the right move and I got Ice Mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was. I saw it because it was a gallon. I was like, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I was like, I could already. I really wasn't planning on drinking like a whole shit ton of water because I knew that I would want to, I would be drinking the beer.
Yeah,
So I
same,
want to fill up.
same room.
Yeah.
But, alright. Sports.
Sports. Well, the Tigers lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Hurricanes lost again. Florida Panthers up 2-0 in that series.
Oof.
Yep. Pacers are beating the Knicks.
Yeah, and Tyrese Halliburton decided to do the choking thing, the choking taunt or whatever.
Yeah.
Jim Irsay died.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Jim Irsay.
Probably one of the coolest owners in the NFL.
Yeah.
And probably one of the coolest billionaires out there.
Yeah, but yeah.
From everything that's coming out about him, about how generous he was, he literally he was spent $15 million just to try and save a whale.
Yeah. And
just because he wanted the whale to be back with its friends.
Yeah. Takate.
Yeah.
Or
yeah, Takate.
Yeah.
I think so. But real cool guy, man. I'm sad. And he was young too. He was like 65.
Yeah, he was only 65 years old.
So,
So, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I wonder who's going to take over ownership of the Colts now. Maybe his daughters.
I don't know.
That'll be interesting to see. But, hopefully they do something nice for him, like preseason and then like the start of the season.
Oh yeah, they will. They'll probably wear a patch.
Yeah.
A patch on the jerseys.
Yeah. But, when apparently like during the lockout that happened in like 2011 between the players and front office, like this was on the Pat McAfee show. Jim like apparently went directly to Pat and was like, "Yo, how does Twitter work?"
Yeah, because he was doing like a show at that point during the lockout.
Yeah,
he was like, I was doing like this bar, and Jim Irsay came down and was like at every show and was like on every show almost.
Yeah,
and then after he retired, Pat McAfee told him that he was like, if if you get sick of this internet thing or if like it doesn't really quite pan out, he was like, just give me a call or come in. He was like, there's a job waiting for you with the Indianapolis Colts.
And not only that, he funded the Pat McAfee show too.
Yeah, like when it was first getting off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. So, real cool guy. Sad to see him go. Actually, like, as far as billionaires, go, we lost a good billionaire.
Right. Yeah. We won't hear on the Pat McAfee show anymore. What did Jim say? It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could see it was obviously because they were friends. He put out a very, very long statement on Twitter.
Oh yeah. He did like. I think the 3 days because he passed away. I think on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday he had talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. What else? Hutch is cleared to play.
Mm.
He was officially cleared to play. So he is full on practicing and everything now.
Take it easy. Don't fucking hurt yourself right away again, please.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what they're doing. They're like,
Yeah.
you got cleared to play, but the season doesn't start until August. So
Yeah, it's like give it until like June, like middle of June. Rest up a little bit more, heal up a little bit more.
June or July.
Yeah.
So, you never know. What, it's the end of May? Oh, happy Memorial Day, by the way, coming up.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah. Uh, what else in sports? So it's the Knicks and Pacers,
And then Thunder and Timberwolves.
and then it'll be the championship.
Yeah. And then hockey, it's the Oilers and the Stars, and then the Panthers and Hurricanes.
Um, I'd rather see the Hurricanes, I guess.
I would like to see the Hurricanes win it, but they're down 2-0. But I mean, you never know. But at the same, I would want to see the Oilers win.
Okay.
Yeah. If it does, it would be a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup. If the Panthers go and the Oilers go, it would be last year's again. So hopefully we see a Red Wings Penguins incident where the Red Wings beat the Penguins in 08 in the Stanley Cup final, and then very next year Penguins beat the Red Wings in the Stanley Cup final.
Damn.
Yeah, so hopefully we see the Oilers win one. I want to see McDavid get one. I want to see Zach Hyman get one. Draisaitl. Yeah, all those dudes. Jake Wallman will have one, which, oh my god, that would be a kick in the nuts for Red Wings fans.
Oh.
He was Red Wing. We traded him for almost literally nothing, and then he goes to the Sharks, and then I think somewhere else, and then to the Oilers in a year, and now he's on the Oilers Western Conference Final team.
Damn.
With a chance to win the Stanley Cup.
Damn. Well, that's rough.
Yeah. But I would like to see the Hurricanes win one too.
Yeah.
They haven't won one in a while, and they've been like right there
So close.
in the mix. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand that. Even though the Tigers did lose yesterday, we still are the best team in baseball right now.
We are. Yeah. I think it's us and the Phillies are number 1 and 2 in the AL and NL.
Yeah.
And we're I think a game and a half up on the Phillies was when I checked it yesterday. So if the Phillies won yesterday, then we're a half a game. Or no, we're a game up on the Phillies for the MLB lead. And then we're leading our division by 5.5 games.
Yeah. So. That's crazy.
No, yeah. And then we're leading the Guardians now, I think, by 6 games. Because I think it was 6 or 6.5 that they were behind. They were 4th in division.
Yeah. But even if like the Tigers lose a game like they did against who they just play, St. Louis.
Yeah.
Like they lost the first one 11-4, and you were like, oof.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they came back and won the next 2 like 6-1 and 5-2.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I'm not worried. We can lose a game here and there.
No, yeah.
That's just baseball.
Too. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I mean, we're I think 33 and
be 18.
33 and 18, yeah. So that's still a really good record. Obviously, best record in baseball right now.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
You know what happened when I left your house yesterday or today?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How cold it was.
Yeah, it was like 30-something degrees, 40-something degrees.
I got in the car. I was like, my teeth are chattering together. I was like, oh no. I got home, and my grandma goes, "Did you let the dogs out?" I go, "Yeah." Didn't let them out. I take Arthur with me.
Oh yeah,
Arthur was just happy I was home, says he could sleep on the bed. That's all he's happy about. That
yeah,
fucker. But yeah, that's why. Yeah, every time I come home, he isn't happy to see me. He's just happy he gets to lay on the bed.
makes sense.
Oh, thanks. That hurts.
No, I mean that's just what dogs like. They're like, oh fuck, I don't have to sleep on my bed on the floor. I can sleep on the big bed.
He, my dogs will are so spoiled. They will sleep on the chair, on the couch, or in my room
Yeah, yeah.
because their dog beds are at my dad's. Not
Uh,
yeah,
well,
but my dad's house is 90% carpet.
yeah,
So, but yeah, I mean, not. I mean, it's such a dead period, for sports is kind of weird. It's like ramping up to where it's sports, and now it's just like, eh.
yeah, yeah. As baseball's like in the kind of, I don't want to say lull period, but it's like or like we're approaching like the dog days of summer for baseball,
Yeah,
where it's just like games every day, and like they're it's still really early too, so the games don't necessarily mean a whole lot. Um, and then I mean the conference finals are going on, but it's a conference finals, so it's like
yeah,
right on the cusp of it being like, okay, this is the matchup. One of these two teams is going to win the championship.
yeah.
So
And none of our teams are really in it, so we don't care as
yeah,
much.
no, yeah. Tigers are the only Detroit team that's playing right now.
Yeah.
So
Out of the NBA finals, which team do you think is gonna take it?
I think the Thunder are going to win the whole thing.
You think that I? Who do you want to win the whole thing? I guess out of the four that we got right now,
I
would you say the Thunder?
I would I mean I wouldn't mind seeing the Thunder win.
Have they won
Um,
one? Yeah, they had to.
no,
Really, they haven't.
no, they went to one against no, not the Spurs. I think against the Heat or something like that, and they lost.
Oh,
That was when you had Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
mm,
Um, who was the other dude?
KD. No.
Yeah, yeah, Kevin Durant. So I mean, I think yeah, they went to the finals a couple of times. That franchise has won the championship. Supersonics have won one,
Okay.
but don't know if it's like the same if they count like those championships or not
Oh,
for the same franchise. I don't know if they like switched ownership and switched cities or if
like
it
an
was like
asterisk, probably.
yeah, yeah.
So for me, I'm dying quickly.
Uh-oh.
Now it's quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I, if I had to see somebody win, I think I would like to see the Pacers or the Thunder.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the Wolves all that much.
No.
Fuck the Knicks.
I don't think they haven't won one though. Anyone either team that wins out of the East hasn't won a championship, or out of the West hasn't won a championship.
Okay, well that's
So,
good.
And then I don't know if the Pacers have or not. I think they might have with Reggie Miller. I can't remember
Who
though.
knows? I've always liked the Pacers for the most part. So
I mean they're like one of the more forgettable pro sports teams for at least for a long time they were.
yeah,
They were like, if you're trying to go in your head and like think of all the NBA teams, you'd be like, oh, there's only like I've only said 30. How many of them are left? And you think about like, oh yeah, Sacramento Kings. That's another really forgettable
yeah,
one. Not so much anymore. And the Pacers
yeah.
would be like the two that you would forget about. Now the two that I forget about are the Pelicans and the Trailblazers. Ding dong.
Ding dong, nobody's home. That's weird.
Could be the wind. Do you have exposed wires on your doorbell?
No,
No. Oh, well.
that was actually somebody hitting the doorbell. Well,
Oh, well.
too bad for them. Nobody's home.
Or it could be like could be an animal or something like a squirrel.
Jehovah Witness.
The other day I almost stepped on a possum outside my house.
Ooh. That sucks.
Yeah. I was going outside. It was like, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was getting my charger out of my car, and I stepped out the back door, and I opened the back door, and I like heard something like scurrying away underneath me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked up, and it was a fucking possum, and I almost stepped like legitimately right on it. It was like right next to my door.
Oh,
Yeah.
I it was sometime this week. I think it was actually 2 days ago. I get home from uh, a bar from Mitchell with Mitchell.
Yeah.
And I go, I was supposed to let the dogs out before, I went to sleep or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I go, there's a skunk somewhere. I go, I can't tell where it's at.
No, yeah.
I was like, I'm not having a situation again where my dogs get sprayed by a skunk.
Yeah. Skunk spray.
I was lucky that I caught my supervisor in a great mood that day. Because it was right after lunch at work, and I go, yo, can I leave? And my boss looks at me and is like, why? And I go, my dogs just got sprayed by a skunk. And he goes, you should probably get home.
Yeah, and that warrants you leaving early.
Yeah. They'll be fine without my presence. That's what happened today. I go, because of the challenge that we embarked on, I had a half day scheduled for today anyways. But I go up to them and I'm like, yo. And they're like, what do you want? I go,
What?
yeah. I go, I'm kind of doing this as a professional courtesy, but I won't be here to Friday.
Yeah.
Make my half day a full day. Or don't. I don't really care. But I will not be here. And they're like, you're like the 13th person to not be here. And I go, that seems like a you issue, not me.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck you, but okay.
Yeah.
I was like, alright.
I was telling you I had to go into work. Oh shit! I had to go into work yesterday for a little while. There was no force on heaven or earth that could have gotten me to go into work today.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely none.
I was just like, when I woke up at your house, I was like, I need to get home now or I'm not getting home.
Yeah.
And I had stuff to do today. Luckily I got pretty much all of it done. But the whole entire day, my insides have just hurt.
Yeah.
And people are going to say it's from the alcohol. It is not from the alcohol. I'm surprised. No. I don't get hangovers anyways, but I felt fine. It's just my stomach hurts. And we went to the grocery store today, or a farmer's market, and I actually bought a slice of pizza just to have something on my stomach to maybe see if that made it feel better. And it actually did for like a little bit. So I probably need to eat something because it's probably not good that I haven't really eaten all day.
Yeah, my mom made shit at the house, so I'm gonna go home and have something to eat.
Yeah, as long as it's not hot dogs.
No, yeah, Jesus Christ, I don't want to look at another fucking hot dog.
For Memorial Day, my aunt usually, well, I shouldn't say just my aunt. My aunt and I cook on the Bobby. On the Barbie outside, and it's usually hot dogs and burgers. I swear to God, if it's hot dogs, I'm going to jump off a cliff. Probably.
Just eat the hell out of them burgers. Don't even mess with the hot dogs.
Dude, that's what's gonna end up happening. Is I'm gonna have to tell her. I'm gonna have to be like, yo, uh, I went through a journey last night.
A spiritual endeavor.
Yeah, spiritual, more like hellish, but yeah.
Yeah.
I will not be having hot dogs for at least the next 3 years. At least.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at a hot dog right now. Every time I use the bathroom, I look down and I'm like, fuck. I don't like this. Because of the hot dog between your legs. You get the joke?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna go kill myself. But it's like, dude, get the glizzy away from me.
Get the glizzy away from me.
We did get in contact with producer Mike, and he gave us the tips about. So, are you making a quiz right now?
I sure am. Keep talking.
No, oh no. This Mike wants to be on the pod pretty soon, so we gotta get him on the pod. But he gave us the tips and tricks, even though he's never done the challenge. He knows people who have done the challenge, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike on the podcast would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been on here in a while.
Yeah.
I think it's season 1.
Yeah, that is true. We're now in season 3, so that's crazy. I don't even want to know what I'm getting into.
What, the quiz is on?
Yeah. We've only been recording for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we can still talk about other shit. You can come up with one, too, if you want.
Oh, no. No. Yeah.
We've taken it back to school here, Ben, with it being Memorial Day coming up.
Okay.
Your quiz is on U.S. history.
Oh, you fuck. You.
These are very easy.
Are they?
Yes.
All right.
So number 1, what was the main purpose of the Federalist Papers? Do you know what those are?
I'm bringing it back to Miss Surma's class.
Okay.
You didn't have her, did you?
No, I did not.
Oh, man. They were to inform people about the Federalists coming. I'm close. I'm probably not right, but I'm close.
Hold on, I'm gonna...
Are you a big science guy?
Sure.
How do you not know the...
So you're kind of right.
Was it to let them know that the British are coming?
No. No. Oh, fuck. It was to support ratification of the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
This one you should probably know. Which compromise during the Constitutional Convention dealt with representation in Congress?
Yo, slow the fuck down. What?
Which compromise during the Constitutional Convention? So the Constitutional Convention was, I think it was just before the Constitution was written. And what did it deal with representation in Congress? Like, what did the compromise, or what was it called?
I don't fucking know.
Oh.
You were saying words and it just don't comprehend it.
Yeah, it's the Great Compromise.
Fuck off.
Fuck, or also known as the Connecticut Compromise.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
I haven't needed general knowledge like that for like a while, so
This one I know because I took AP US History. Or no, AP Gov.
weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex. What was the significance of Marbury versus Madison in 1803? It was a judicial case. I just gave you part of the answer.
It's a judicial case.
D-
That's part of the answer.
Yes. But what did it, like, what was the significance of it? What did it help establish?
Does that have something to do with race?
No.
No.
I actually don't know. I don't think so. I don't
know.
It's not like
Women being able to vote. I don't know.
that is one of the options, but that is incorrect.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Women didn't get the right to vote until 1927.
I know. But I thought that was maybe a town.
Oh no.
I don't know. Can't shoot people? I don't know.
It established judicial review.
Okay, I guess.
This might be a little too hard. I did make a 3 out of 10 one. Here, this one was too easy. Yeah, I'm gonna make.
You say that now, and then you ask me if I fuck it up.
No. It literally is. Who was the first president of the United States?
George H.W. Washington.
In what year did the U.S. declare independence from Britain?
1776.
Okay, yeah. See, it's way too fucking easy. What city is the capital of the United States? Who said the "I Have a Dream" speech?
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it's
Washington
far too
D.C.
easy.
I've been to Washington D.C. You know what? We should talk about the Washington D.C. trip because you had a very Did you have the Washington D.C. trip?
No, my trip was to Chicago.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, we should have Mitchell on. Yeah, we should have had Mitchell on
For the DC trip.
Yeah.
So my 8th grade trip was actually to Cedar Point, but I went to Chicago.
With the fam.
No. With the class, with my grade, but it was like an optional thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So we the one to Cedar Point. I mean, both of them were optional, but pretty much everybody went to Cedar Point in my grade. And then I think we went to Chicago with like I think 100 something of us because there was like maybe 200.
Damn.
Yeah, in my grade, yeah. It was 8th grade. It was middle school. It wasn't. It was larger than Cabrini's grade.
Yeah.
All right, here is your 4 out of 10. Because 5 out of 10 was kind of too.
Oh, I was
too difficult.
talking about the Washington D.C. trip.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do the quiz and I'll talk about
Yeah,
Washington.
Who was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence?
Ben Franklin?
Nope. Actually, no.
John Adams?
Nope.
John Hancock?
No.
No.
He signed his name mad big on the thing.
I know, that's...
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, it's Roosevelt. No, it's not Roosevelt. Oh, no. It's like a British name.
It is not. It is probably the whitest name you could imagine.
I said British.
Well, yeah, but it's not like a British. It's not like Benedict Arnold or whatever the hell. You know who that is, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Isn't it, he betrayed somebody and that's like, you're a Benedict Arnold.
Yeah.
I know my shit. Ish.
Ish.
Jefferson? Thomas? A little Tommy J?
Thomas Jefferson.
A little Tommy J up here?
Little TJ. What was the name of the first permanent English settlement in North America?
New York.
No.
It's
Yeah, New York wasn't called New York back then.
I know it was what was it? It had to do with Roanoke and everything.
Right. But it wasn't Roanoke. It was close.
It was um come on, Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Charlie Brown told me this like it wasn't Chesapeake Bay, was it?
Nope.
Uh,
It's not in it's not in Massachusetts.
it's not.
No.
It's right next to fucking Roanoke. Oh, what was it? I forget the name. God damn it.
It's Jamestown.
Fuck you, James.
What war was fought between the British colony, the American colonies in Great Britain?
No, not the Revolutionary. Yeah, it was a Revolutionary.
Yes, yes, it was.
Now I'm thinking back to Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What document established the first national government for the United States?
Fuck off.
What?
Say it again.
What document established the first national government for the United States?
Declaration of Independence.
Nope.
Tell me, history buff.
The Articles of Confederation.
I should have knew that.
Definitely should have known that. They're around for like 11 years, and they're like, all right, we got to rip this up.
Yeah,
And they made the Constitution.
fair enough.
What major land purchase doubled the size of the U.S. in 1803?
The Louisiana Purchase.
There you go. What was the main issue that led to the Civil War?
Slavery. Technically, right?
Yes.
All right.
Among
Other things.
other cultural indifferences and shit.
But
yeah,
slavery was the main one.
it was the main one.
Okay.
Which president delivered the Gettysburg Address? Think what Gettysburg is a part of.
I know what Gettysburg is part of. The cemetery and everything.
Yeah.
Was it George? Was it Georgie or Abraham?
Pick one.
Abraham.
Yep. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. What was the main goal?
I've seen his chair where he got shot.
Oh, did you really? Oh, fuck.
At the Henry Ford.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's at the
It still
Henry
has
Ford.
blood on it.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. It's like, what's that red shit? Nah, all right, next room, kids.
Why does it look like it has brains on the chair? It's because it does.
What was the main goal of the Lewis and Clark expedition?
To explore America. More west.
Well, yes, but to where?
West.
To where in the West?
I don't know, like Wyoming.
Well,
Dakotas?
No, I don't know if they went through the Dakota. I know they went through Wyoming. I'm pretty sure.
Were they trying to get to California?
No, not specifically.
They were trying to get to more land. Gold.
No. Nope.
Beavers.
Nope. No. What is in the West? What's huge that's in the West?
Forest fires?
No, fucking A.
I don't know, Mexico?
No.
Canada?
In the West, man.
Yeah.
Mexico's south of us.
Still west.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's big? Oh, fucking lumber?
No. Like, what is physically large that's in the West?
The ocean.
Yes.
They wanted to go to the ocean?
It was to find a route to the Pacific Ocean.
Motherfuckers be bored.
Oh, my God. Which U.S. state was the last to join the Union?
Oh, the Union. Alaska?
No, close.
Hawaii?
Yes. 1959.
Mm.
And what is the Bill of Rights?
Tells you the rights that American citizens have. High five.
But what, like...
Oh, I did get it right?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
What is it?
Separates church and state.
No.
Oh.
What, like... Where can you find the Bill of Rights?
In a book.
Oh God.
Washington D.C. probably.
But like where, like if you were to look at something,
It's in the Constitution.
okay, where in the
The
Constitution?
amendments,
Which ones?
11 through 14.
Oh, oh my God. No,
What? It's the first five.
no, it's not.
It's in the Constitution,
Yes.
right next to the amendments. It's at the bottom. No, it's the first one. It's the first part of the Constitution.
It's the first. How many?
There's 14, right?
No,
There's 11.
No.
3?
no. It's 10. It's the first 10 amendments of the
Oh,
Constitution.
bro. Shut up.
I thought that was the easiest one, Benjamin.
You also had AP history, dude.
Whoa.
I was killing it, chilling it with all the fucking dumbass kids. You know? Alright. This is going to be pretty easy for you. I stuck with the Memorial Day theme.
Yeah.
What is the primary purpose of Memorial Day in the U.S.?
To remember fallen service members.
Yes. When is Memorial Day observed?
Last Monday in May.
Yes. Memorial Day was originally known by what name?
Remembrance Day.
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I actually don't know. I've only known it as Memorial Day.
Decoration Day.
Ah.
Which war prompted the establishment of what would become Memorial Day?
Was it Civil War?
Mm-hmm. What is the traditional symbol used to honor fallen soldiers on Memorial Day?
A boot.
No.
No?
No.
A poppy?
Yes.
Yeah. The Flanders Fields in World War One.
Mm.
Yes.
Which famous speech by Abraham Lincoln is often remembered during Memorial Day observances?
Gettysburg Address.
Yes.
Yes.
What time is the national moment of remembrance on Memorial Day?
Is it 9 a.m.?
No.
Is it like an odd time? Is it like
No. It is a on the hour.
Noon?
No.
High noon? 8?
No.
I don't know.
It's 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Which U.S. government agency is responsible for maintaining national cemeteries?
Department of the Interior?
Nope.
Maintaining national cemeteries.
Yep.
Department of Homeland Security?
Nope.
I don't fucking know.
Department of Veteran Affairs.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's.
In what year did Memorial Day become an official federal holiday?
An official federal holiday?
Yep.
Does it start with an 18?
No.
19?
Yes.
Okay. 1946.
No.
Warm or cold? Meaning like earlier or later?
Warmer is later.
Yeah.
Warmer.
76. 75.
Oh, slightly colder.
77.
71.
Uh,
All right, you'll get this. Which iconic location hosts a large Memorial Day ceremony each year?
Gettysburg?
No.
Arlington?
Yes.
DC? Okay, yeah.
See, that was the easiest one for me.
Yeah, man.
But, my mom really wants me to go see who's at the door or what was at the door.
What was it? The intermission?
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Oh, right now. We'll be right back after these messages. Yeah.
Yeah, the Washington D.C. trip was fucking nice as hell.
I was an addict for 10 years. Now I'm not.
Now I'm just an addict.
Now I'm just an addict. Oh.
These damn kids ringing the doorbell at such odd times.
These meddling kids.
These little hooligans. Honestly, it might have been a ding dong ditcher. Who knows?
Yeah, was it your front door?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably. Or a Jehovah Witness.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was a ding dong ditcher, they probably don't even speak English. Well, I'm not joking. Like nobody around here speaks English
Really?
for the most part. Yeah,
What the fuck?
it's all Arabic.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to be funny. That's true. That's actual facts. All right, these ding dong ditchers that did it like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, Washington D.C. Have you ever been?
No.
Really?
I've never been to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah. I would like to go one day.
It's not
But
that
it's
far
not
of a
like-
drive either.
No, yeah. I mean, it's not super high on my list. But
No,
it's
no,
like,
no.
You know.
It's not really like it's cool to like see the history and everything.
Oh, yeah. Like, I like to go see the wall, like, of all the names for, like, World War
Oh
II.
yeah,
Like the Normandy Memorial.
yeah. I will say it. You would like it because like you're a big fan of museums, right?
Yeah, like history and shit like that.
Yeah, you would enjoy it. I
Yeah.
think the Smithsonian was really cool.
That is one thing I do want to go see. I want to go see how many are there? 9? 7? I don't know.
I don't
But I
know.
know there's like one is like natural history, science,
I went to the Science, I think.
Yeah, those ones are sweet.
We also went to the Spy Museum.
Yeah.
That's also
Those
pretty cool.
CIA and FBI shit in there. Yeah.
And what else did we do? We went into a cave, I think somewhere in Pennsylvania, to see all like the stalagmites and stalactites
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That was pretty cool.
Wait, was it Mammoth Cave? 'Cause that's in Kentucky.
It was probably Mammoth
Yeah,
Cave.
probably.
I don't know. I just remember getting on the. You know what was? I'm still kind of a pussy when it comes to heights.
For me, it's like if like when we were like standing on the balcony in the house we had in Toronto.
Yeah.
I'm good on that. And then like the CN Tower, like the thing where you can hang off of it, I'm good on that.
See, I would do that.
But I can go up to the top of like the Sears Tower or like the John Hancock building in Chicago and be fine.
Okay. Well, think about like I'm not the greatest with it now, or I'm a lot better than what I used to be. But imagine back then, you know,
Yeah.
terrified. And there was an airplane museum too, which was kind of cool. But they had catwalks, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do the catwalk. I was like, yep, I'm not doing that. See you guys later.
No, yeah.
But like, you're on a tour bus.
Yeah.
And this was me, just sleeping, just chilling on the ride, and I had the window seat.
Of course.
I opened my eyes, and I'm like, just getting up, and you know how sometimes it's like kind of blurry or whatever. Do that. I'm looking out the window, and there's just a 2,000-foot drop.
No.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, that was like crazy for me.
Welcome to Appalachia.
Yeah. Dude, it was honestly, it was the same sort of feeling when I went to California and we were we were in the Calabasas Mountains.
Yeah.
And like there were going up. We're at basically the top, and there's this fence, but the fence was mangled, and I go, a car hit that.
Oh. Oh my God.
That car is no more.
Yeah.
Let's just
There's
say
like a hole in the guardrail.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
I go, my dad's like, do you mind if I like pull up real quick and like walk out and take a picture? I go, the fuck you are. I go, you hate driving close to the edge in this shit? Absolutely not. Go.
No.
I go, sorry.
Yeah. There was a
Especially California, the some fucking driveways are steep as hell.
Oh yeah.
And the roads are steep.
Yeah. There was a road that was like that when we were coming back from Houghton Hancock across the UP. And my dad was like, yeah, there was this one road that like we used to drive on coming back and like going there and coming back. And it's like on the side of like the mountain, like in the Porcupine Mountains up there.
Yeah.
And it's like there's like a wall of rocks next to you and it like continues with the mountain. And the other side it's just trees and like a steep drop.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, do you want to go on that? My mom was like, hell no. She was like, if you can try to avoid that, like just stick to the normal highway. Well, the normal highway went on, that was that road.
Okay.
So we were on the road. My dad was like, oh, this is the road I was talking about. And she was like, Jesus Christ. Like I told you I didn't want to drive on this road. And he was like, I didn't even mean to. Like I just like, he was like,
this was like a coincidence.
Yeah. But then I like looked over at the side because my side's like on the steep side.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And then it's a 2-lane road too.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
That's kind of what happened in Washington D.C.
And my dad was like, we used to do this when I was a kid in an RV. And I was like, fuck that.
In an RV.
In an RV. a recreational vehicle.
I know what an RV is. You fucker.
Which also doesn't make sense because if you think about it, every car is a recreational vehicle.
You can turn a car into a recreational vehicle really easily.
Yeah. But no, yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's like I'm good. Wake me up when it's over. Wake me up when September ends. Type deal.
Yeah.
So, but well, yeah, Washington D.C. was really fun. My one and only time having I was going to say Kung Fu Panda. It's Panda Express.
Oh my god. My only time having Kung Fu Panda. Jesus Christ.
I forgot it's called Panda Express. My fault.
Oh. Oh my god.
What's the secret ingredient, Pa?
My only time having senior sombreros, I mean Taco Bell.
Oh, when we go to Iowa, there's this place called Taco Tico.
Oh boy.
It is not authentic whatsoever.
No, yeah, I can only imagine.
It's so good though.
Oh, okay.
It's so good. It's so cheap.
Oh fuck.
And Tom Thumb Drive-In.
What?
It's called Tom Thumb Drive-In,
Oh, okay.
and that's super good. We also got to take you to Casey's.
I think I remember you talking about that one time.
Dude, Casey's is like an experience if you've never had Casey's.
Yeah, I can't say that I have. Haven't been out to Iowa before. I think, like I said, I've heard you talk about it before. So
Yeah, Iowa is like gas station food central, dude. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that area is.
just gas stations and shit.
Yeah, if we go to Iowa, no, we should go to Iowa. Like, it's going to be like a full on, like, just 3 or 4 days of constantly eating out.
Oh yeah. Just stopping at different sideway
because
side of the road places.
Their Shiny Top is my favorite bar in Fort Dodge.
Shiny Top.
Yeah. Fantastic pizzas.
Oh, okay.
And then Community Tap is also very good.
Oh.
And then, get this.
Huh.
You walk into, it's basically Meijer, but it's called Hy-Vee.
Okay.
They have a Chinese buffet.
Oof.
They also have a Wahlburgers inside of there, too, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. Have you ever had Wahlburgers?
I have.
What? You want to go to Wahlburgers? Actually, you want to go to the Cheesecake Factory?
The Cheesecake Factory? And not get cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory because that's not like what they're known for? The name is so misleading. It's like, oh, it's a dessert place. No. It's just a somewhat nicer restaurant.
They do have good cheesecake, though.
Do they? I don't think I've ever had cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Have you ever been?
I've been once.
You want to go?
One.
Tomorrow?
Sure. Where is there one around here? Isn't one on like...
I would drive.
Oh, okay.
It's 12 Oaks.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah. I think it's 12 Oaks. Or Somerset. One of the two.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Yeah, we could. Yeah, I'm down.
You will be spending like at least 30 to 40.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
That's like a given.
Yeah.
It is good though.
Cool.
And you can get cheesecake there. Their tuxedo cheesecake. The Godiva.
Remember the Superman cheesecake that Mitchell got from Dave's Hot Chicken that one time?
Was it from Dave's?
I think it was.
No, it was from Wing Snob.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and it tastes exactly like Trix.
It tasted like Trix yogurt.
Dude, you would never see Trix no more.
What do you mean?
I haven't seen Trix in the yogurt aisle in like years.
They don't have Trix yogurt anymore. You didn't know that?
No, actually,
No,
no.
they don't have Trix yogurt anymore. They have the cereal, obviously.
Is it because the
Cereal
bunny
still smacks.
touched people inappropriately?
No,
Oh, okay. What happened?
I doubt it. I don't know. It probably just didn't.
I'm going to search
sell
that
well?
up.
Yeah, no, you go ahead. Yeah, Trix yogurt. It made a comeback like a few years ago,
Did
but
Trix
then it
touch
was just
too
like
many
limited
kids?
time. Oh my god.
I'm going to get canceled. It's okay. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out soon, too.
Yeah. What's the rabbit's name? Just call it Rabbit. That's all they call him. Just silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Yogurt. Get discontinued.
Yep.
It wasn't yogurty enough.
That's a lame excuse. It was banging.
Turns out yogurt wasn't yogurty enough, and over time Greek yogurt became dominant. Trix yogurt fought a good fight, holding out as long as it could, but it was ultimately discontinued in 2016.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers.
Fallen comrade.
Comrade
Trix
Trix.
yogurt. Yeah.
That's
Still
what the
have
new Call of Duty game is, Comrade Trix.
Comrade Trix. Remember when Trix had shapes? Like when Trix cereal was shapes?
I never had Trix cereal.
What?
Yeah, I never had Trix cereal.
Yo.
But get this, I don't eat cereal, so
That's heresy. Like how do you I don't eat cereal like regularly.
I've never ate it regularly.
What the fuck?
Yeah, never. And
my God.
you're going to even hate this even more.
What?
I would have it without the milk.
That's fine. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would too.
Some people are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Some people have cereal with water, which that's a felony.
Some people eat cereal with a fork.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I mean, if you're like camping or something like that, or if you're just like hungover or something like that, and you don't like you grab a fork on accident, you're like, I guess it was the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's like that's understandable. But no, I could fuck up some Captain Crunch, some Trix, Frosted Flakes,
The
Honey Nut Cheerios.
You know what the last cereal I had was like a year and a half ago?
What?
I still remember it because it's still good to this day. Not the cereal, but in general, it's still good. Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the last cereal I had.
Damn. I think the last cereal that I had was Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, but mine was over a year and a half ago.
Oh yeah, mine was like maybe a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have cereal like regularly, but every now and then, like if I'm going like Meijer or something like that, picking something off for myself, I'll be like, hey, let's see what's down the cereal aisle.
Oh, I've never done that. Not once, ever.
It's
Maybe
one of
when
the-
I was little because I would eat Lucky Charms.
It's one of the best things about being an adult. I can tell you that right now. You can
Cereal.
have cereal any time of the day, any time of night.
You know what's the best part about being an adult?
What?
I don't got homework.
Yeah.
You know, I always say that to my kids.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what's crazy? I don't got homework, you do?
Yeah. No, yeah. They're at the table doing their homework, and you're like, what's wrong? It's like, you got fucking homework. And it's like, well, guess what? I don't have homework.
It rules.
Yeah. And just like run away.
Also,
like heel click.
yeah. Also, I get to eat ice cream whenever I want.
Right,
Bitch.
Dude, when I was younger, I saw my dad fill up like one of the big like pasta bowls.
Yeah.
Like the ones where you he filled it up with cookies and cream ice cream. Like, I swear to God, like 16 scoops. And then went upstairs.
You just ate the pint?
No. It was like one of the big like 5-quart.
Oh,
buckets.
okay.
So, but he filled it all the way up, and I was like coming out of the bathroom, or I think I was like going from my room to the bathroom, and I saw him just dumping that shit into the bowl, and he goes upstairs and he has a spoon, and I just look at him like, what the fuck?
Is that what adult is?
Yeah, I was like, you guys get mad at me when I have like 2 bowls in the same night. And this guy is fucking taking half the container upstairs. And I'm like, what the
Just
hell?
for him, or was mom
Oh,
included?
I can imagine it was just for you.
Oh.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what you do when you're an adult.
We're
like,
not.
turn
We're
on a
technically
movie.
not even adult. Well, legally we are.
Definitely are.
Oh yeah. We were just talking about doing the 999 challenge.
Right, yeah.
We're stupid.
We're not fully
Developed.
that's true, yeah. But what I was gonna say is like we don't have like we can't do like everything that an adult can do, like a full-fledged adult can do. Like we can't rent a car.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we
That's
can't do shit like
25,
that.
right?
Yeah, 25.
That's the next big milestone, huh?
Yeah.
The quarter.
Quarter century. Yeah. Only two years and some change away for me.
Ew. Old motherfucker.
Oh God. Oh no.
You know what's crazy?
What?
We are full-fledged adults because I was like, you want to go to the Cheesecake Factory? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Couldn't do that at 16.
No.
You know what's crazy is my cousin, she just turned 16. I totally forgot when you're 16 and you're on your license that you're supposed to follow curfews.
Yeah, I think it's like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I never followed that.
I never followed that.
I
It's
know.
not really enforced,
No.
I don't think.
Don't get pulled over.
Yeah, well,
Like, you know. Yeah.
and I think it's like you can only have like 2 people in your car.
Yeah, I think you can only have 2 people in your same, like, without under the age of 18 in your car.
Never followed that.
No, yeah, never, yeah.
Bro, I could imagine if like one cop really wanted to be an asshole.
Oh yeah, if you saw like a group of kids driving at like 1 in the morning and there's like 5 of them in like a fully packed car,
Yeah.
he could definitely be a dick and be like, all right, I'm stinging you for a violation of your curfew and of your limitations
Yeah.
and give you a ticket.
Bro.
But I mean, as long as you're not driving, if you're just driving like normally, they won't care.
Even
if
if
you're,
you're
like,
not,
speeding-
even if you're like not doing anything all that terrible,
Yeah.
especially like, what I was 16 when COVID happened, basically, 16, 17.
I was 17.
So
You were
I was
yeah.
16. We were in the car at 3 a.m. a lot of those nights.
Oh yeah.
There's
And then,
nobody on the road. It was like 3 a.m. Driving
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. was like driving at 1 p.m. during that time.
Right, yeah.
So,
Yeah, because I remember when I turned 18, I got like a new license.
Yeah,
and I was like, why the fuck did I get a new? Like, I just got it like less than a year ago because I got my license at 17.
oh, you did?
Yeah, so I was like, what the like when the fuck?
I think the restrictions or the quote unquote curfew and everything.
No, yeah, that's what. Yeah, like when you have like your license when you're 16, when you're under 18, it has like something on it that says like restrictions.
Yeah,
But then when you turn 18, they take it off.
yeah.
And then when you turn 21, you get the horizontal,
The nice official.
the official. Oh yeah, you know. So I was at work the other day, and someone had lost a California ID card.
Did it have McLovin?
No, no, that's Hawaii.
I know, but
Yeah.
what if it just had McLovin?
Just McLovin. No, but so this was a California ID card, not a driver's license,
Oh,
just an ID card.
what? What?
And it explicitly said on the back, it was like, this is not like it's not a form of like, I don't know I can't remember what it said, but it pretty much said it in a way where it's like, it doesn't grant anything. It's just a form of identification.
Okay.
So it pretty much says like, yeah, this isn't a driver's license. And it said on the front, it said California ID card.
Huh.
And I was like, so they have like a driver's license and an ID? Or does this person have like a suspended driver's license
Probably the
and they have the ID card?
probably the latter.
Maybe the latter. But then it's like I don't know. Like it's just weird because like you see like because we call
California
them IDs.
is a weird place.
That is true. Because we call them IDs. Like we don't really necessarily call it a driver's license. Like you know.
Yeah.
Because you like when you go to a restaurant, someone asks for your ID, not your driver's license.
Some people want to be quirky, but yes.
Yeah, but like most, it's like, or you see it on the menu, it's like we ID
Yeah.
or something like that. So it's like more like, but then if you get pulled over, it's like license and registration.
Yeah.
So it's you get called, that's a driver's license then. but it's like you kind of use them both interchangeably
Yeah.
because it's all on one thing.
Yeah.
But
Ugh.
I don't know. Maybe some other states have like we have the ID card, and that's like what you would give to like a library or something like that. You know what I mean? Like get your library card if you would
It
take
might
it
just be
somewhere.
a strictly California thing.
It could be. I mean, it could be other
Because,
states,
like-
but I don't know. Oh, but California is the only one I've seen.
Because Iowa, it was just ID.
Just an ID.
Yeah.
Just a driver's license. Yeah. I
I've
don't know.
never seen that before. That's very weird.
No, I know it's a. Oh boy. Yeah, it's how Ohio is and Illinois.
Just ID.
Yeah, just a straight, driver's license, ID card all in one.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, yeah, we're not. This challenge was so stupid. We're so tired.
Yeah, no, I've yawned like 5 times during
Yeah.
this fucking podcast.
Don't do it.
Yeah, nah, have a couple hot dogs, watch the game, have a couple beers, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need.
You don't need to do it.
You don't need to do it.
I advise against it, but if you do it, tag me.
Yeah.
But
Oh boy.
yeah.
What did you call it? The other thing too with
Jesus Christ.
the game was we couldn't get it working on the TV,
Oh yeah.
so we had to watch it on my laptop.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it only buffered like a couple of times,
But it went kind of quick.
it was pretty seamless.
Yeah.
And then because I know on the TV likes to like
Fuck up.
yeah, it'll be during a commercial break, and it'll just like start the commercial, and then the commercial will end, and then it just won't go on to the next one.
Yeah.
So then I'll have to back out of the game and reload it again. And then when I reload it again, it'll be like 1 out in the next inning. And it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? So that probably would have fucked us over.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Yes, thank you for watching or listening.
Yep.